I better check the mic. Check the mic. I still don't know the words to this song. Listen to it every night. And it don't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Woo. Okay, tonight I got too much light here. It's a little better. Here we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the session with Harry Yo. That's the name of my new book. The Session with Harry Yo. Now it's your turn to win. Yeah. Available on Amazon. Barnes and Noble. Go get it. You won't have it. And if you have it, thank you. What's going on, everybody? My main man, Mark, in the house. The first one in there tonight. Will Powell right behind him. Man, we got the fellas. Woo! What's up, Mary Atkinson? Got you, China. China. What's up, China? What's up, Mary? Honeybee Lee. What's up, Fax 100? Miss CFP in the house. What's up, Miss CFP? How you feeling? Mo redder, mo better. Woo! Yeah. It's that time, y'all. It's that time. Cali Fin Fan. What's up, Cali Fin Fan? Elaine B. Mary Atkinson, Edith. What's up, Edith? Audrey Adams. Donna Cunningham. Kimberly Ortiz. What's up, Elaine B? Jenny Cross in the building. Tanya Wish You Woods. Woo! Conversing with Kenita in the building. He's back. Beth Mikey. What's up, family? Hey, Karen. Everybody come on in. Y'all know the drill. The white button. What's up, Lady T? Everybody say something nice to everybody. Granny at 5 in the building. All round Violetta. What's up, Violetta? How you been? Ain't seen you. You know. Here is the love. Ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Alicia? Hey, Dev. Say what's good. What's good? Philly in the house. Okay. Stanley Rogers. What's happening, Stanley? Adriana. David Alexander. That's Mikey S. Jackson. What's up, Alicia? Sunshine S. Jackson. Sexy Slim the Goddess. Come on, Miss CFP. Carolina Breeze. What's up, Mary? Adriana. Kimberly Ortiz. Keisha Spady. My main man, Mark. That's JBE 162 to you. Laura White. What's up, Beth? Leisha. Kara Stone. Shawnee. What's up, Victoria? Roxanne in the house. What's up, Mary? Adriana. What's up, Marlon? M-A-R. You said it. I ain't stopped. I'm just reading it. That's all. Trying to do what I do. You know. What's good, family? I see you. I see you. Victoria. Zena. What's up, Zena? Lady Virgo. Value Val in the house. Yeah. Davenport. What's up, Davion? Steve Drake. Bio Soul. What's up, Alicia? Beth, Mikey, Deidre. Yeah, believe in miracles. Leonore. Come on in. Come on in. Sexy Slim the Goddess. Sexy Slim the Goddess was riding with me 4 years ago. Psh, salute. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, Miss Goldie in the house. I see you creeping in. Everybody hit the like button. What's up, Deidre? Everybody hit the like button. Hey, Rosie. Value Val. Jackie Scott. Yep. I see you, Kanita. Yeah. Adriana. Facts 100. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, everybody hit the like button as we come on in because it's time. It is time for the session. It is time for the session. Before we get started, y'all already know. You already know. And it's time to spread the love, man. It's time to spread the love. Yes, it is. Good gracious. Can I say it? Some people, listen, let me say this first of all. Okay. Some people, you guys, some people don't even want the acknowledgement, man. I just like to say thank you. That's all. That's all. I just like to say thank you. That's right. We rocking till the wheels fall off, and we're gonna put them back on. What's up, Trisha? Little Miss Halo. That's right. I'm gonna shout out my girl Connie Barnes. Mwah! Good gosh. Yes, indeed. What's up, Holly? How you feeling, Holly? Yeah. We got to shout out the sponsorship, man. It's incredible. It's, it makes it, and my main man saved for David. Hey, David. Yes, indeed. Just like clockwork, my man. David is just that dude. Yes, indeed. Rocking with the family. Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate the love, and the sponsorship. Yes, I do. Yes, indeed. That's right, Connie. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all ready? What's up, Shirley? Hey, Victoria. Listen, tonight's session. Man, go on it. Ain't got no water tonight. I usually keep 3 bottles of water right here. I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna make it work. Yes. Glad to see that. Glad to see that, good people. Just because, ladies and gentlemen, just because they're crying, begging, falling out, throwing a tantrum. You send me an email, Nick? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me look you up. What's the name on the email? What's the name on the email, Nick? And was it my Gmail or my Yahoo? I got 2, man. It's good gracious. It's best to text me. Y'all want to say something to me? Text me. I got my phone number right on the thing, so you can text me. I don't answer that phone, okay? So don't be acting like, I called the phone, you ain't answer. I don't answer that phone, okay? I just get messages, okay? All right, Nick, you said on my Gmail. All right, I'm going to look it up. Look it up, because hey man, under you got to say the name, you know. Yeah, I got 98,000 unread emails. That ain't the best way to reach me, Nick. At Comcast, Graziano said I ain't got nothing from you, Nick. Send it to me on. Send a message to me on either Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. You can even send it on TikTok Messenger. I look at my messages. You know, look here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get busy. It's time to get busy. And tonight's session, yeah, they gonna cry, they gonna beg, they gonna plead, they gonna fall out. They're going to guilt you. They're going to do anything that they can. I want you to always remember this, guys. Always remember this. It's something that you already know, but I want you to remember this. Okay? You had a good old time, Trisha. I'm glad to hear that. I want y'all to always remember one good thing. I want you to always remember good people, people with good character, people that have self-love. And I know this is going to sting a little bit, because some of us did it. Some of us did it, But I'm going to say it anyway. When guys, when you're doing the right thing, when you're a genuine person, you're doing the right thing. You just don't have to beg somebody. You don't. You don't have to beg them for their company. Now, if you found yourself begging the person that dogged you, that did you wrong, that's not what we're talking about. Okay? I'm not talking about that. That's you just saying, hey man, look, I know you the one doing everything wrong, but please don't end it like this. I get it. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people that lie, steal, cheat, people that are doing the most, manipulating. They're doing the most. The people that are toxic, that lie, cheat, steal, and everything else that they can do to keep supply around. That's what we're talking about tonight. That's exactly what we're talking about tonight. I'm not talking about, somebody made you cry because you wanted to keep your relationship together. I'm talking about the actors that will lie, they will cry, they will fall out right in front of you. They will do anything. And I'm telling you, when you catch them at that desperate place, they become that desperate because they have tried to replace you. Okay, please don't ever forget this. They have tried to replace you, and the replacement isn't cooperating. Sometimes the replacement cooperates, but guys, you gotta understand that the energy the confidence that they are able to walk to the new person with, they need you to participate. They need it in order for them to keep that confidence. The moment you say, oh, no, not over here. The moment you say no, beat it. The moment you say this stops now, their confidence crashes. The confidence crashes. And then they become needy and desperate for the new person. And then the new person doesn't see them the same anymore. The new person is looking at them like, wow, what, you seem so confident and, so well put together before. But now all of a sudden you look needy and you sound needy and desperate. See, nobody has that natural attraction to desperation. Nobody, not even us. When we're level-headed, we're not attracted to desperation. When we will allow that desperation to stay in our space, that's because, again, guys, we feel sorry for the person. But not only do we feel sorry for them, we start to feeling sorry for ourselves as well. We do. We start drowning ourselves in self-pity. Oh, wow, you know what? Look at your life. It's disgusting. But hey, you know what? We made it this far. We might as well keep going. We have so many different scenarios out here nowadays, guys. And I want to tell you guys something. We have a lot of people that talk about why we should stay together, why we should break up, we should be apart. I'm sorry, guys. I see a lot of you coming in late. What's up, Danita Joe? Hey, Kim G. Hey, Martha. Hey, Linda Rose. Star S. Hey, Lady Virgo. Hit the like button as you come in, ladies and gentlemen. They need you in pain to love game the other person. There you go. Tell them China. China is not playing, man. China is on fire. That woman is not playing, y'all. Big things happening for China. What's up, man? Guys, I'm just telling you, man. I'm telling you, we get caught up in self-pity. Guys, and what does self-pity look like? Self-pity looks like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do without this person? Like I was just saying, we get to listening to these different scenarios online, people making catchphrases and it pulls on you. You hear the right catchphrase tomorrow, you willing to give that narc another chance, another day. But what you're not thinking about is the narc isn't even asking for another chance for real. They're not. They're really looking at us like, man, you got to be disturbed. You're tolerating it. You're putting up with it. And then they get used to that. They get used to us tolerating, us putting up with it. And to them, they look at it like, oh, it's pathetic, but they feel, this is how they feel. They feel like, but you so pressed to be with me. You want to be with me so bad. And it's not that you necessarily want to be with them, even though sometimes it is that. Sometimes it's we want them to get their act together because, some of us don't want to take our body count any higher. Some of us just feel like, man, this is the best I can do. Yeah. Sometimes we get the feeling like this is the best that I can do. Some of us get caught up on looks. Some of us get caught up on the body, the intimate part. We get caught up on the weakest part of the person. Actually, let me take that back. We get caught up on the weakest part of ourselves, the part we want the most. Yeah, we get caught up on looks, and some people will sit in hell. Good gracious, man. Some people will sit in hell because the narc did something Again, they did something to you and they come up to you crying. I'm gonna tell you, I had a friend, man. This a buddy of mine. Just we grew up, we went to high school together and everything, man. We did a lot of things together, you know. We was partners in crime, basically. Man, I remember. And he was just a little hot box. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy that just, if it was some trouble, he was going to be in it. If it was a situation with his girlfriend, man, he told this woman everything in the book. I was drunk, baby. I was drunk. I mean, it would be crying real tears. This dude would be crying real tears. Would call me or another one of our buddies to talk to his girlfriend. Come on, man. Tell her that all I think about is her, man. And do this and do that. And I mean, we were young back then. We were really young then. But guys, it was all game. It was all game. It was all game because he would do something and get caught cheating and be cheating the same right after the moment he leave from begging her to take him back, give him one more chance, be going right to some other female's house. And all I'm saying is, guys, I'm saying, man, dude, we still cool now. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed but the number on the dot behind the ring. Whatever that Biggie song was. I'm gonna have to look that up. But guys, ain't nothing changed. Yeah, he got caught. Got caught almost every time. I mean, it's and guys, I'm saying it still get caught. Still get caught all the time. It's ain't nothing changed. Guys, nothing has changed. You know, and we're middle-aged now. You know, we're middle-aged now. I'm saying all that to say, guys, the crying, the begging, the pleading, it doesn't mean they love you. It just means I want you to think. I want you to think that I value you. That's really all they're saying. I want you to think that I really care. I want you to think that I don't want to let you go. I want you to think. I want you to believe in the magic of this relationship. That's all it is. It's like going to the land of Oz. It is, guys. That's all it is. It's like going to the land of Oz. And guys, at the end of the day, you know, like I said, the cheating don't stop. That's right, Sean. Nothing stops. I mean, it still goes on, guys. That's why I tell y'all, we really be sitting back thinking that, you know, people will, you know, eventually they'll slow down, and when they get with the right person, they'll stop and they'll get it together. There is no such thing as the right person. There is no such for cheaters. No, there you lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. They're going to cry. They're going to beg, plead. They're going to do everything. Got the hotline tonight. Good gracious, man. Stop. They're going to lie. They're going to hide. They're going to do everything they can. Everything. They're going to beg. They're going to fall out. They're going to put on an entire ensemble. They are going to do the dance of a broken-hearted person that needs you. And I'm telling you, they'll be running right to the other person or people that they deal with immediately. Immediately, as soon as you take them back. Like it was nothing. Just like it was nothing, guys. They literally will run right over back to that person tonight after the beg, after the please don't leave me, please don't go. They will fall out in front of the kids, in front of family members. They will do the most. They will sit down with you and speak to one of your family members. Hey, we've been going through some problems, and we just think that you got a good head, and if we could just sit down and you could just help us work through this. And they'll take you to the pastor. They will take you to marriage counseling or relationship counseling. They will take you to anybody that will help them get more time, because that's all the crying and the begging and the pleading. That's all it is. It's all set up and designed to buy more time. I just need a little more time. I just need you on board for just a little while longer while I secure this one over here. I just need you to really be on board with this right here. That's it. Because you're helping me look like relationship material for this other person and another person. And I can't just let all of that go immediately, just let it go to the wayside. No, I can't just let all that go. No. Look a little blurry. Get it next time. We get it next time. Guys, they're literally walking around. In the back of their mind, all they want to know is, did you buy it today? Did I buy myself some more time today? I know you leaving, but did I convince you to just hold tight just for a little while longer? Let me lock this other thing in. Because if you let me lock this other person in, man, they go. And guys, this is the thing. And I'm saying this to you because I've witnessed this. This happened to me. After all the begging, the pleading, after the crying, them crocodile tears, because they fake tears now. Don't you ever think that a narc is crying some real tears. I know they seem like they're real. And we want to believe. We want to believe, man. It's just like believing in Oz, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We want to believe it. But I'm telling you, guys, these people, it is all an acting job. It is all make pretend. It is all, I'm going to do everything I can do just to convince you. Just to convince you to give me one more chance. Because if you just give me one more chance, just give me a little more time, I'm telling you, I'm going to rip your heart right out your chest. They are planning an escape from you. Guys, and see the reason that the escape, the reason that the discard is so painful, because it's painful when you go through this. The reason it's so painful is because you were already starting to listen to your inner voice. You had already started listening and saying, hey, man, this is it. This is it. This is enough. You've been dealing with it too long and you can't bear it anymore. And now you're saying, man, this is it. I've had enough. I can't take it. I can't take any more. And all the begging and they putting the crying out there. They're doing all of these things. No, please, I'm begging you, please. Just the last time, I promise you. Guys, the part that devastates you is that you went through all of those things just to get to a place where now this person is comfortable with the new supply. Now they're comfortable. Now they've locked in. And that means that the discard is right in your face. The same person that was begging you, I mean, on their knees, pleading, crying, the person you felt sorry for, you felt was worthy of another chance at dogging you. Now that person is saying, I'm done with you. I'm out. Listen, I'm done. I was thinking. Now you're hitting a whole. Now you're hearing a totally different conversation. Listen, I was thinking, and you know what? You know, this ain't even what I want. Once they get you to the place where they see you care, you still care, you still gave in again. They still were able to convince you to take them back again. Now it's time to tear your heart right out of your chest. Now it's time to make you feel some real pain. They want to make you feel some real pain. Oh yeah, you had me begging, did you? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Now I'm gonna make you feel some real pain. And the moment that the opportunity is right there, man, they're literally doing open heart surgery and you are getting no anesthesia. They're not even throwing an aspirin over there. They're going full throttle. Yay, this is Operation Tear Your Heart Out of Your Chest. Okay. What's up, Jays? What's up, Bella? Whoa, man. They're going to do everything they can to make it as painful as possible. You just took them back. You sitting there, and the reason it's so painful is because you're so confused. You're sitting there saying, hold it. You were just begging me to take you back. I gave you another chance, and this is the thank you? And the narc is looking at you like, you gave me another, you believe that? You really believed that I really wanted you. You really believe that. They're looking at you like, wow, you really went for that. You really went for that. That's exactly what they're looking at you like, guys. They're sitting there saying, hey, man, if you want to believe it, then hey, go ahead. You go ahead. But you're going to see something different. And see, we believe that they feel a certain way because they acted it out. They were crying. They were falling out. They were begging you. And you're saying, hold it, man, this gotta be true. This gotta be true. There's no way you could just be that evil, that, nobody think, who does that, right? And the narcissist sitting there saying, I just did it. I just did it. The narc is saying, I just did it. That's who does that. I just did it. And I'm going to do it to you again. When you give me another chance, I'm going to get you again. There is no mercy coming from this devil, man. It is no mercy. You feel like, okay, I'm giving you another chance, so you should give us a chance. That's how you're thinking. Narcissists is not thinking like that. They're not thinking like that. They're thinking, I'm going to rip your heart right out of your chest when you give me the opportunity again. I'm telling y'all, man, you're dealing with a Terminator. You are dealing with a Terminator. They truly don't have empathy. They do not. Woo, good question. Alicia said, Ariel, how is it that they can show empathy for others close to them who become victims to abuse in general, but they've caused so much hurt and pain to us? Is it fake empathy for people close to them? Thank you, Alicia, because that's exactly what I was about to say. They faking it. They're playing let's make pretend. Alicia, remember this, guys. They always are looking for an audience. of flying monkeys. They were looking for new people to join their flock of flying monkeys. People to believe that they were really just done wrong, that they really are good people. The narcissist really wants everybody to believe that they are good people. They don't listen, guys. They're not walking around advertising how cruddy they are. Come on. They don't want people to know how trifling somebody truly is, how dirty they can be. They don't want that. No. They will tell people, I just beg and I plead and I just wanted you so bad and I just wanted to this and I wanted to that and they just wouldn't take me in like they didn't do anything. Listen, when they're doing all that crying and begging, like guys, they're looking at you like they didn't do anything. They're looking at you like, I'm really sorry for what I did. And they're not. They're not. They're not. And you know how I know they're not? Let me tell you this. Guys, if they were truly sorry, don't get me wrong. Okay, we're big enough to say that somebody can make a mistake once. I don't think there is one empath on this planet that hasn't forgiven a narcissist at least once. Not one of us. I'm willing to say that and stand on it. There is not one of us that haven't let them get away with something. Something bad too. At least one time. But guys, by the time you get to that place where you're cutting them off, they've done this repeatedly. This isn't the first time they've done this. For a lot of people, it's not even the 10th time. You cutting them off at this point because you don't have another option. Because they've shown you, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep on being who I am. Because that's who they are. Guys, at the end of the day, man, you're just really stuck in a place where you feel sorry for somebody that is showing no empathy towards you, and they're doing everything in their power to hold your life back. Guys, it's all about keeping you confused. It's all about keeping you confused, because as long as you are confused, then they can continue to manipulate you and waste your life. What is their purpose? Keep you manipulated and waste your life. They're not just looking at wasting your time. Your time is your life, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand. Your time is your life. You don't have anything else coming. You have one life, and you have a number on that life, an amount of time. And a narcissist is sitting right there saying, hey, let me get some of that time up off you. Let me get all of it up off of you. Come on, I'll sit here and pretend with you. That's it. Martha, thanks for the super chat, Martha. Martha said, in a healed state, we can get back at them. If they hover, we can play the game now. At the end of the day, we still lose. Whoo, I'm so glad you said that. Because we play with the devil. That's it. Guys, that's how you win. That's how you know you won. Because you said, you know what? Because guys, it ain't nothing but a game. When you think about your relationship with this person, it ain't nothing but a game. It's only a game of always proving to them you can take everything they dish. That's the game. I can take it. Oh, you did this. Oh, I ain't tripping. No, I'm not feeling no type of way because, you in that person's face. I'm not feeling no type of way because we're out to dinner and you can't take your eyes off of this person right over here. I'm not in my feelings about that. See, that's a game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a game that you have to play if you're in a relationship with a narcissist. You have to play the game. And see, that's where the line, the crying, the begging, the pleading, the tears, that's where all of that comes in. Because now when you guys get home and they see that you're quiet, now you're quiet and they know what they did. And they like, what's wrong with you? And you're like, no, everything all right. Because they know all you're thinking about is how you're going to get them back. Because you checked out again. You done checked out the building. You've checked out the building again. And now you're saying, man, look, you know what? I'm just tired of this headache all the way around. I'm tired of this headache all the way around. You get tired of that headache. You get tired of, somebody always at you about, forgiveness and anything that they can just muster to get over on you. You just get tired of it. And they know when you check out, and then they're back in your face. Well, can you give me a chance? And I'm going to do in what? I mean, why you mad? We was at dinner, everything was cool. Why you mad? Oh, you mad because I was talking to someone with that person? I was just being friendly. And now they're going to guilt you. Now they're going to make you feel some type of way because you saw them flirting with somebody. You saw them trying to talk to somebody else right in your face. And now they're going to make you feel guilty. See, that's your insecurity. That's you being insecure. But let you look at somebody. Let you sit at dinner in somebody's face all night. Yeah, and you, woo, yes. And you doing head side signals and then you look back at your date and you like, oh, what's up, baby? They looking at you like, what the hell? What are you looking? What is going on? And yes, they will sit right there with you at dinner. They will sit right there with you at the dinner table. Yes, at the dinner table, at lunch, brunch, at the bar, whatever. They will sit right there. And guys, right in your face, right while you're right there, right in your face, looking at somebody else, sending signals, subliminal messages, doing the most. They see the person walking to the bathroom and they say, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. They running game. And when they get caught, what you mean? I wasn't. No, I'm not thinking about that. They doing an R. Kelly on you in that camp. No, you must be crazy. I would never do that. That's not me. I wouldn't do. And you listen to the crying, then they start crying. When they get you by themselves, y'all in the car, the narc start crying on you. I don't believe you, man. I don't know what to do no more, man. Oh my gosh, man. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? It turns into that. It just turns into a 3-ring circus. The person you're with, the new game is, I gotta convince you. I gotta convince you that I'm not this rat that you think that I am, that you see that I am. I'm not this disturbed person. I'm not this horrible person. And then they start to build on their integrity. I would never do something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would never do something like that. You saying that I'm just sitting right here in this person's face, though? I would never do nothing like that. No, I would never do anything like that. That's just, come on now. You got to give me more credit than that. I mean, I may have done some things, but I ain't never going to sit around right in your face. Now, really? I'm going to sit right in your face and do that? Yeah. Yes, that's what you did. That's exactly what you did, right in my face. Yes, you sending subliminal signals. You got your body language. Your body language telling this person that you really want to get next to them. And I feel it. I feel it because it got me sitting over here feeling like, wow, what am I here for? What am I doing? You want to be with that person over there. What am I here for? And they only are saying this because they are not ready to fully jump out there the way they did tonight. They don't have it together. Oh man, I remember seeing that just many a days, man. You go out to dinner, you go out to, a club or something like that. Oh my gosh. Woo, man. Anywhere a narcissist gets attention, guys, a cookout. You go to a cookout. They're trying to, anybody they're looking at everybody there. They're sending subliminals. They're sending subliminals because they love the attention. I'm going to tell y'all, man, that narcissist lives for attention, man. And a lot of us have forgotten that they require it. A lot of us have forgotten that, no, man, this person really needs this attention. Y'all think that they got the right relationship, so now they don't need the attention anymore. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself if you think that this one person that they got with, that's all the attention they need. You're lying to yourself. Man, the narcissist respects the person who was strong enough to cut them off the most. That's who they respect the most. The one that truly stood for them, stood on their principles and said, nah, man, hell no. Hell no. I'd rather not have anybody than to have some mess like this. They truly respect that person right there. They truly respect that person right there. Yeah, the one that says, hey, man, no, I'm not doing that. No more. Jays, thanks for the super chat, Jays. Jay said, they're out to destroy you. Just remember that. That's their only assignment, guys. And a lot of us don't believe it. A lot of us truly don't believe these people are really here to destroy. We don't. We will sit around and fiddle faddle, playing with our thumbs, and they're not really here for that. That's not what they're really trying to do. This person, we really believe they love us the way we love them. And the proof that you have that they do not love you the way you love them is they can go and destroy that relationship. And it doesn't affect them. See, you can't just go and destroy the relationship. You can't. It's not in you. It's not in you. You can't just go out there, you know what, I'm going to just, roll the dice tonight, meet somebody new, and they'll never know about it. You can't do that. Your feelings are not set up for that. A narc's feelings, not only are they set up for that, they're programmed for that. They are internally programmed just for that. Every relationship they're in, it's the same thing. Don't think that you got a better version of the narc than anybody else. It's just like an iPhone. You just have, the 13 model. Now somebody else has got the 15 model. It's a little smarter. Okay. But it's giving out more radiation than all the previous ones. So it's more dangerous than ever. Okay. Lady Virgo said, I don't think respect is anywhere in their being. It isn't. How can you be somebody that's respectful and at the same time you're disrespectful? You're disrespecting everybody around you. You're disrespecting the person that does the most for you. No, no, nah. Respect is not even a part of this. Mm, mm, mm. Arcadia says society needs a line of defense against these individuals. Man, the line of defense, the actual thing that destroys this type of person is just cutting them off. See, as long as a narc has access to you, that's really a signal saying that you don't know who they really are. When you cut them off and refuse to deal with them again, guys, that exposes them for that shows them, I know who you are. I know who you are. See, we got some people, I literally almost got into a debate with somebody about that. And I mean, the person challenged me. Like, you can't go to your ex and have a civil conversation? Why? Are you afraid? If you're not afraid, if you're over that person, then why won't why can't you just have a conversation? That's not going to hurt you. And, I sat back and I said, well, first of all, I don't owe that person anything. I don't owe that person a conversation. A conversation for what? What, to talk about the good times? What are you, crazy? You smoking crack? Are you serious? Owe them a conversation for what? An acknowledgement for what? Because it's about tricking you. What is it? You don't trust yourself? That's why I don't talk to the person, because I do trust myself. When you'll go out here and come on, guys, it's just like you having an addiction to a food, right? And your addiction to this food, this ice cream, your addiction to this ice cream has made you gain 300 pounds over a short span of time. And then you lose all the weight, right? And somebody says, are you cured yet, though? Are you cured mentally of this ice cream? And you're like, hey, I just lost all that weight. I'm not eating ice cream. And they're saying, well, but you should be able to eat the ice cream in moderation. This is how they talk. You should be able to eat the ice cream just in moderation. If you're really over this, How about you go to hell with your ice cream? How about that? Because why? I've already proved the point that I'm over this ice cream. I've already proven that. I've already proven the fact that I'm over this person because I choose no contact. You hear me? That's my proof. I'm over this person. Because when you're not over somebody, you gotta prove. You still trying to prove stuff. Oh, I ain't tripping on talking to you. Oh, I can still talk to you, and then we can still just be friends, right? You still lying. We friends. How are we friends? And we ain't together. We obviously we're not friends because we had a relationship. We had a relationship that didn't work out, but we decided to remain friends, right? If you're such a friend and you're such a great person, then why would we have to break up in the first place? We're just not meant for a relationship. We have children. We've created a family. You see how easy and you see how quickly this devil has got us and tricked us into seeing that keeping a family together isn't something that's valuable. That is how this devil destroys people. Okay? And they do it slowly. I want y'all to remember something, ladies and gentlemen, while it's on my mind. I gotta give y'all this. Everything that this narcissist devil does, guys, it's done gradually. It's done slowly. Who in the hell won't stop calling my phone? Oh boy. See, this is why you don't answer those ads on TikTok or chat, man. Those man, oh man, don't do it. They will not stop calling you. Like I said, guys, they do things slowly, gradually. They do it that way because you don't notice when a narcissist is doing what they do to you when they do it gradually and slowly. You don't even recognize it. You don't see it as a threat. They will be, I mean, they literally are, they got you marked for disaster. And they're doing it in a slow, take their time way. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then you're not even going to know what hit you. Everything is do it slow and they won't even notice. Guys, and we don't. By the time you start to notice what's going on, they have you locked in to a manipulative, gaslighting relationship that has you arguing and fighting on a daily basis. And they have you locked in a way where they have normalized it to you. So you don't even know you're in an abusive relationship. You've normalized it. You've normalized it. It's not even a big deal anymore. You know, your significant other calling you a hideous name, attacking your vulnerable spaces, your weaknesses, anything that you've told them about yourself that you struggle with. You're giving them the inside to everything, and they're going to use it against you. They're going to use it against you every single time, guys. And they're going to do it, and they're doing it in a way where they're doing it gradually. You don't even see it. You never saw it coming. When you get into that first argument, when they start throwing stuff in your face, you're in disbelief because you can't believe this person. And guys, they so cruddy. They so cruddy that they will throw in your face anything that you've gone through that you told them in confidence between the two of you. They'll throw that stuff right in your face. But when you return the favor and do the same thing to them, they will look at you like you are the most untrustworthy person that has ever done it. Oh man. And then here come them fake crocodile tears. Here come that make pretend how much I cared about you and I'm so devastated. I'm so hurt that you would say that to me. After they have mopped the floor through dragging your name. They're telling you don't tell their business, but they telling everybody your business. They're telling everybody you ain't what you try to act like you are. They people just think you're this. Oh, they're destroying your name behind your back. The same person is telling you don't tell nobody my business, keep our business to ourselves. You better watch those people. Because guess what? People that ain't out here abusing people, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. When we're not out here abusing people, we're not out here, lying, cheating, stealing from the person that we're dealing with. We're not having that conversation. Hey, we need to keep all our business in here, whatever we going through. Man, why you say that? What tell me, and what you should ask them is, tell me what we gonna be going through that I need to be hiding from everybody. See, that's how you know they telling on themselves. Tell me what I need to hide from everybody. Oh, if we just have a disagreement, we just had a disagreement. What's so big? What's so much of a big deal about that? Huh? Don't you? You gotta tell them. Tell me the truth, babe. You don't want me to tell nobody when you come in here and you trying to, stab me or shoot me or, unalive me in some type of way. You trying to poison me. You gaslight me. You don't want me to tell people this the kind of person you are. Because those people know that that's a cry for help. That's a cry for help, ladies and gentlemen. When you're telling somebody your problems, when you're telling somebody that one of your family members, a good friend of yours, man, this fool that came to me last night, I caught so-and-so cheating on me. That's a cry for help. Man, talk to me because I'm confused. Because, see, you confused because that person that you care so much about, they're taking you through all of this drama and they're taking you through things that are traumatic in your life. And now you're crying for help to normal people. Somebody, hey, man, normalize this for me. I'm going through this crazy mess. And see, the way we're programmed, we're still trying to work it out. We're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix that problem, right? We're trying to fix it. But see, this is the thing, guys. The narc doesn't want us to fix it. The narc just wants us to accept the pain. Just accept the fact that this is what I'm doing. Accept it. Just accept it. Don't look at me any type of way. Just accept what I'm doing and, and stick with the routine. No, don't tell your family. Don't have your mama all in our business. Don't tell your father. Don't tell your cousin. Don't tell your sister. Keep it between us. Because see, and they even got the pastors in on this one. Because see, when you forgive the person, when you forgive your spouse, see, your family didn't forgive them. And your family shouldn't forgive them. When somebody doing you dirty, yeah, they should have people to see you for what you are. If I'm the type of person that I'm out here beating my woman up, right? I'm doing all kind of crazy stuff, doing dirty stuff. I'm beating my woman, physically beating her up. And her family, y'all don't think her family should know that? Her family should know that that's the type of rat I am. I'm in here beating up on this woman. Yes, her family should know that. So that somebody in the family can handle me. But that's what a narc is afraid of. They're like, no, I don't want you telling everybody. I don't want everybody to know our business. Your family member getting dogged out, and then they come to you for advice. That's a cry for help. That's them saying, hey, man, help me get back to where I need to be, man, because this thing over here got me tripping. This person right here really got me going through right now, and I'm feeling some type of way. I need some help. Focus for Life, thanks for that super chat. Focus for Life said, hurry, yo. When family knows you're done with a narcissistic family member, why do they still try to get you to mend the relationship? They know good and well the person ain't no good. Because that's the right thing to say. Because it's the right thing to say. It ain't the right thing to do. It's the right thing to say. Look, won't you just go ahead, let bygones be bygones, forgive and forget. You don't forgive them for them. You forgive them for you so that you don't be taking that around with you. Guys, I learned the hard way that you do need a level of anger with somebody that ain't no good. Yes, you do. Why did God give us that emotion of anger if we're not supposed to use it in some type of way? See, guys, listen, when you just forgiving and forgetting and all that, then that means, oh, I ain't mad with you. I ain't got no issue with you. So yes, you can come back into my life and we can be friends. I can pretend with you that you're a friend. I'm not gonna lie to myself like that, y'all. I'm not, man. I'm grown. I'm not doing that. You choose to lie to yourself. Oh man, I'm over you and I can talk to you and we can go to dinner. We can sleep in the bed together next. Yeah. And 2 weeks later, yeah, y'all back into it. Right back at it. See, because it don't stop there. Oh, we can go out to lunch. Oh, we can decide together on this. Oh, we can be amicable. We can be this. We can be that. Yeah, because I got who I want. I'm with somebody. And they looking at you like, well, if you're with somebody, then why you and your ex is this and why y'all? And guys, I'm telling you, man. Boy, oh boy. All the ex is looking for is that one little crack in the door. That one little crack in the door. And narcissistic family members, they tell you, hey, look, let bygones be bygones, let this be this, and let that be that. And forgiveness, boy, that's a mother. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying this is gonna work for everybody. I'm saying this is what works for me. If I do something to a family member that is really unforgivable, I don't expect that person to forgive me. Honestly, I don't. Guys, hold up 1 second, y'all. I'm just curious to know who the hell this. This fool really. I'm like, dude, listen, man. Give me the estimate tomorrow, dude. You ain't got to call me every 30 seconds, all right? Guys, don't answer some of this stuff online. These people will not go to sleep trying to make a deal. Whew, man. But like I said, guys, when you make your mind up, live your life like that. That's it, man. Live your life the way you want to be treated. And the people that can do the same thing, you'll get along with. The people who cannot control themselves, the people who cannot hold their composure together, the people who cannot respect other people, man, I don't owe them anything. I don't owe them anything. If you feel like you owe them this, that, or whatever, because we have the same DNA, because we're related somehow, that's your option. I didn't do nothing to that person. I didn't do nothing to the person that's walking around talking about me. And there's a lot of times, guys, most of us got family members, if not all of us, got family members that say some crazy stuff about us. Absolutely. My attitude is, man, so that's on them. That's on them. That is not on me. I promise you, man, that's on them. That's on them to figure that out. They got and then come in your face and smile and pretend like it ain't like that. That's their lifestyle, not mine. Because When I see people, they're getting a genuine me. Because and guys, that's just how I live. I don't have to live behind no curtain of I don't respect this about you and I'm not man enough to say it to your face. I just want to keep talking behind your back like a coward. I would never, I couldn't sleep with myself like that. There's nothing to gain in that. Not for me anyway. Yeah, man. I don't owe that person anything. And your family members, they tell you, no, you got to do this and you got to kill them with kindness and all this. Listen, man, I don't have to kill nobody with nothing. All I have to do, I ain't even gonna say what I have to do. Whoo, man, I ain't gonna say what I have to do. I'm gonna just say, guys, at the end of the day, for me, I'm being true to the man in the mirror. Okay. I live my life in a way where I can sleep at night without being all worried up. Dang, why did I do this? Why did I do this person that way? Why did I do that person that way? I live my life, man, every single day in a way that says, hey, man, it ain't me and it ain't personal. Guys, even at work, anybody that works for me will tell you when they do something and it's wrong, and I mean they dead wrong, and I mean they show out sometimes. My employees show out sometimes. I say very quickly to everybody in the office, hey, listen, as you can see, I'm not taking what so-and-so did personal. I'm not, because it's not personal to me. But if they did something and they did wrong about what they're doing, I ask them the same courtesy. I say, hey, listen, I don't take it personal when you do what you do. You decide it's a day after holiday. I don't got too drunk today. I ain't coming for the next 2 or 3 days. I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. But, when you got to come to work and get this discipline, don't take it personal. We still can laugh and joke and everything else, man. Everything else every single day. It's not the end of the world. And that's me. That's just how I am. I'm not going to let this stuff beat me up to the point where, like I'm really, I'm gonna be I can't sleep. I gotta get drunk all night and I'm worried up and I'm pulling my hair out and stuff. I'm not doing stuff like that. I ain't living like that. That's just not cool. My main man, Chris. Thanks for that super chat, champ. My man Chris said the hardest part for me was the fact that my family members and some close friends took her side, had to cut him off too. So you sent me the GM. I saw that, champ. Listen, I saw that myself. I went through some similar things like that, where I had some relatives that I was very close, that I felt like we were brothers. I had 2 cousins that I really felt like were my blood brothers, not just cousins, but absolute blood brothers. And and I heard some things that came from them, and I was devastated. I was devastated. I couldn't believe that, they had taken the other person's side and felt like I was this monster or something. I couldn't believe it, man. And I'm saying, even to this day, it hurt me so bad. I don't even mention it to either one of them. I still talk to them, we cool. But it hurt me so bad that I don't want to say anything about it, because I'm like, oh no, that's going to end our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey man, if they want to be the next one, Boy, oh boy. Good luck with that. That's all I can say. Man, good luck with that. Yeah, man. Go ahead. If that's how you feel. Because, I got a pretty tight-knit family. And I'm sorry, you just can't do that in our family. Well, I ain't gonna say you can't, because I done had some, we done had some uncles that have done some foul stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. If you don't live foul, then can't nobody talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can bring it up later. Nobody can bring it up later. You don't do stuff that's crazy, nobody can bring it up later. Period, point blank, man. Live your life in a way where, hey man, if it comes out, when it comes out, because it's gonna come out. Live your life in a way where you ain't so embarrassed that you can't show your face. You got to move into another town, because a lot of people living like that. They had to move to different towns, not because they're trying to get away from a person. They're trying to get away from the shame that's tied to their situation. Some people do leave because they just like, I just fool right here going, it's going to end bad. So let me just get away. Zena said, hey, I got a question. Why do some people criminal statistic parent become a narc and some don't? I don't understand the question. You're saying why do some people criminal statistic parents become a narc and some don't? Meaning like they have a criminal background. Why do they become narcs? Well, some people just have a criminal background because they can't stop. They cannot stop they love what they do with a passion. Some people love breaking the law. I know some people like that. They cannot focus. They cannot live. They don't feel, they feel like they're out of their element, when they're not thinking of something. The way their mind works, it's always thinking of how they're going to get you. That's how some people are. Some people have gone through that process. Some people have gone through that system, and they just like, hey man, I had enough. They come home, they get themselves together, start a business or get a job, and now they can live their regular life, and they see, I don't need that. And some people just like, hey man, that ain't the way I want to live. Some of us are not built for prisons. Okay. Some of us are not built for that. Especially, I would say, especially men. Don't get me wrong. Some people built for just for that. But most men, most straight men, we just turn weird when we don't have the touch of a woman. That's important. It's mandatory in our lives, and that's going to keep us straight when nothing else will. Ladies, y'all got a lot of influence over us, believe it or not. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But some people, their minds don't even work like that. They're like, hey, intimacy, you can be intimate with somebody in prison. That's how they look at it. Yeah, it's not that serious to some people. I couldn't do it. It's just, man. Nah, no, Your Honor, you'll never see me here again, sir. I promise you, I'll never do whatever it is that got me here. I ain't doing none of that, because, man, oh, man. Don't put no, indeed. I don't want to be nowhere where I can't be around women. No, indeed. That is not a fun place, y'all. Ooh, librarian said many men with abusive moms or emotionally absent men come out messed up. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the prison system is a place that's really reforming anybody. And I've seen it work for some people. Again, like I said, some people, I know a young guy, I'm proud of this dude. Came home after, yeah, he got locked up right after high school. And he was just being a kid, doing something stupid, carjacking. He ain't even had no weapon. I'm like, dude, he was just in a car. Well, he just a follower. He following the other guys. But this dude, came home, got a family now, got a business. Dude is thriving. I mean, really got his life together. So, again, some people do it. You know, some people get through it and it's not that serious. But I'm going to say this, you know, I wouldn't make that the first place that I'm going looking for somebody who got themselves together. No, I would let that person prove they got it together before we just start, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's a lot of people out here, and most of the time, we right in the proximity of somebody, and we just not giving the people around us opportunities. Most of us are like that, man. We got people right in our peripheral that we just overlooking. You know, straight up. I mean, you don't have to. And I'm not saying that some guys that come home they not about nothing. I ain't saying nothing like that because at the end of the day, come on, we talking about this criminal justice system. This is not the most solid criminal justice system on the planet for sure. Okay, they putting people locking people up every day. That come on, DNA is proving that they locking up the wrong people. So I'm saying that to say everybody who's in prison isn't a criminal either. You got some people who got some bad deals in there. Wrong place at the wrong time. Some people just got lied on. Look at the system that we're talking about now. We got a system out here right now that, like, man, please look at it. It is, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy, y'all. Hey, y'all. I think we're going to conclude our session tonight, man. Because boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that crying, begging, and pleading, man. Y'all, listen, man. Good people just don't have to live like you. A good person, you don't have to. You don't have to live like that. Okay, when you're good people, you don't. Remember that. And somebody who always has to overdo it to make up. They always have to make up with you. Why? Why do they always have to make up? Because they always doing something. Okay, then. Get the hint, get the message, man. This one ain't for you. And a lot of times, a lot of us, man, we don't know how to let it go. We don't, man. A lot of times, guys, we don't know how to let it go, man. We will sit there and we trying to hold on to something that's holding us back. Let that mess go, man. It ain't for you. That's how you get to the one that is for you. When you let the ones that are not for you go. And we just can't do it. We holding on. Holding on like Jeffrey Osborne. Where my old school at? Echoing. Thanks for the super chat. Said you gotta hide what you enjoy. Wow. Good gracious. Boy, you said a mouthful right there. You gotta hide what you enjoy. It could be a TV series. He told me about, but once he saw me into it, he didn't want to watch it anymore. Just so exhausting. Mm, mm, mm. Anything you like, they're going to find a way to try to make you not like it. Remember, everything about them is finding a way to tear you down. Okay? That's the goal, to pull you deeper into darkness, to dim your light. That's all. Hey guys, I'm gonna check y'all on Wednesday night, man. Listen, for the family that's out of the country, everybody in London, I'm gonna talk to you guys early. I guess your time it'll be 11:30. We're gonna start. They want to start the show a little earlier. That's cool because I'll be up. Yes, indeed. For y'all who want to check it out, man, Supreme FM. It's in London. The link is on my page. And yeah, the show is called, the series is called Black Men Talk. So yeah, they say, hey man, there's a black guy right there and he talk a lot. Let's talk to him. Let's see what he's talking about. But we talk about the other N word, narcissism. Yes, indeed, we do. And y'all gonna like it if y'all come over there and check it out, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, I'm gonna check y'all out on Wednesday. Of course, it's gonna be a new video out tomorrow. Because that's what we do. Yeah, man. Time to pump it back up. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave you just like I came in, with nothing but love, peace, and soul train. I'll see y'all on Wednesday, family. I'm out.